So far in Romans chapter 8, Paul has shown us that our status as Christians changes from what we were before. So before we were Christians, we walked by the flesh. Now we are Christians, we walk by the Spirit. And part of walking by the Spirit is that we have the Spirit. The moment of our salvation, God gives us his Spirit. He deposits his Spirit within us. He helps us to walk in his ways as his Spirit leads us and guides us. And as well as that, the Holy Spirit helps us when we struggle to pray. We saw that yesterday. He intercedes with us. He intercedes for us on our behalf, taking our prayers to God. And how does that work? Well, he shows us in verse 27. Paul says this: he who searches hearts knows what is the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for the saints according to the will of God. Two incredible truths that we see in this verse. The first one is this, is that God searches our hearts. He probes our hearts. He knows our hearts. God, who created us, knows us better than anyone else, better than we know ourselves. God is a God who searches our heart. He knows our desires. He knows our wants. He knows our worries. Christian, that should give us great comfort today. And read that in light of verse 1 as well. Whatever he finds in there will not condemn us. Our condemnation has already been taken by Jesus Christ. So whatever he finds in there, he will still love us. The second great thing we see in there is as the Spirit intercedes for us, he takes our prayers to God and they are answered according to the will of God. God answers all of our prayers, every single one of them. And they are perfected before him as the Spirit takes them to him. And God will answer every single one according to his will. His will, which remember is perfect, is good, is loving, will always lead us to ways of flourishing. Let us worship God today for those two things. That he is a God who constantly loves us as he searches our hearts. And he is a God who delights to hear from us, who always answers us and always answers us according to his perfect, good and loving will.